Okay guys, if you can just quickly pay attention for me here, this is very important. Now if Porto were to happen to get any free kicks or corners, I really need you to concentrate when the ball comes into the box, head it away. Just win the header, that's all you got to do, okay? Alright, now let's try this. No. Yes, Michelotti, I know what I said, but if the ball is on the ground, you can obviously kick it. Hi guys, I'm Aussie and welcome to Season 4, Episode 10 of Brentford as we follow in Dean Smith's footsteps, and today it's Europa League, a double-header against Porto. We'll play them home and away, and hopefully we'll get ourselves into the quarterfinals of that competition. I thought we'd start by having a quick look at the dressing room dynamics. We haven't done this in a little while. You can see team cohesion is good. I'd like it to be a little bit better, obviously, but it's fine. Dressing room atmosphere is not too bad. Managerial support is also quite good, which is brilliant. The hierarchy, for the most part, we're supported. Nobody is certainly against us, which is positive. And if we have a look at the social groups, we're coming together a little bit, which is nice to see. Obviously, Hudson Odoi and Nasari, the two new boys, are yet to find themselves a home in terms of a dressing room social group. But we've come straight back. You haven't missed anything since last episode. We have a quick look here at the league situation. There is a game against Southampton in between these two ties, so I'll play through that and show you the highlights, obviously. But we're all about this Europa League second knockout round today against Porto. Now, Porto is a Jurgen Klopp coach team, so this is going to be maybe a little bit more difficult than I initially thought it could be. They are the favourites for this one, which is obviously a little bit frustrating. Scouting report, Jurgen Klopp, we know he's a very good manager, a good coach as well. So yeah, like I said, this is a more difficult game against Porto than I was expecting. They're an attacking, direct style of play. We don't have too much about them on the analysis report, just that they do like to attack down the wings, so we can prepare for that. And this is a team that we're sending out. Now, one bit of injury news is Kelleher, the backup goalkeeper, is out for this one. It's just a gash leg. So it's not the worst thing that could happen, but it does mean that Slicker has to come onto the bench for this one. So he's not bad, but obviously he is very much a third choice. So hopefully Gunnarsson will get us through this one. So it's Gunnarsson in goal. It's Michelotti, McKenna, Soleil and Bogle as the back four. It's Matteo as the halfback. It is Palaversa and Ferrari in midfield. It's the Wizard and Luca Bacchio in wide areas. It is up top. Let's go. So here we go, they're lining up a little bit different perhaps than we were expecting, but that's not too bad. Obviously an away tie here, it would be nice just to get as many away goals as we can. Expected to prove a point today. What do we say? With the underdogs, let's give the fans a performance. Let's go with that. So calm, we have faith, and let's hope that we do indeed put on that performance. And here we go. Now, while we're waiting for the game to start, a big apology. There was no episode yesterday. As I said, it was my wife's birthday, so I kind of couldn't spend the day playing Football Manager for some reason. I don't really understand why. But here we go. We'll hopefully we manage to get ourselves as just a result here in terms of away goals. Keep it close, obviously. Good header away there from Michelotti. Hopefully set-piece defending is going to be a lot better than it has been. We've done well with Luca Bacchio there. Is he going to do something stupid? No, back to Gunnarsson. Gets it forward. We lose that header, but McKenna picks it up. We'll try again. Gets forward to Soleil this time. And can we actually build from the back here and see if we can get something going? Early days, of course. Only the 7th minute of the game. Team selection-wise, what I've sort of tried to do is split it so we still have a strong team to play in the lead. Ferrari with the ball forward, not the best. And this is becoming a bit of a long old highlight, and I don't like that Porto have the ball right now. La Vega gets forward, and Gunnarssen's there for the save. And that is indeed the highlight. We'll give it a get creative when we can here. They've certainly, I'd say, started the better of the two, haven't they? We're looking motivated, which is good to see. We do have Hamsik on the bench as well. We can look to bring on to try and get control of midfield if we need to. Here we go. We've won that nicely with Palaversa. Palaversa's got a chance. Palaversa off the crossbar. Oh, it looked like it was going in for all money, and it just kept rising, didn't it? Oh, so unlucky. All right, here we go again. Another throw. Bogle this time. He gets it in. The Wizard's there. Heads it on. Palaversa down to the Wizard. Back to Matteo. Across to Bogle in space. Can he whip across in? It's there. It's a good block for Rice there, and Luca Bacchio can't stick it away. It's a wonderful save from their goalkeeper. But Luca Bacchio, usually so reliable. Ferrari, ball in, headed away. Matteo is there. If you're wondering why we don't have any of the new signings in this one, none of them are registered in the European squad. basically we couldn't. We just couldn't. We only had 3 changes we could make. I had to get Diola in because otherwise he would have got upset, and I do really like him as a player, and I figure we can just keep them this way for the league. So that was my plan on that. I wasn't too disappointed. Michelotti with a questionable header there. We're in a lot of trouble here, all because of that Michelotti error. Goodnatson saves us once, can't save us twice, and we'll tell him to concentrate. Oh, that was such a silly header from Michelotti. There's one man there, mate. You've got... Just bring it down. Just bring it down. Go back to the goalkeeper. Clear it out for a corner. Anything. But why give it away like that? The only thing worse than that if he would have just belted it in as an own goal. But there we go. 1-0 down. Despite not being too bad for the most part here, I'd say. Let's give it a calm down, perhaps. Luca Bacchio's not having a great game. Up hasn't really had a chance to do anything. And I think we are going to have to make changes at the break here because it's not quite working. Whatever we're trying to do is not working, is it? Alright, so let's say unlucky to try and build a bit of confidence here. I think for the most part we are a little bit unlucky there. We certainly haven't deserved to be behind based on the general flow of what we've seen of the games. We don't want that. We want tactics. Let's take it off, exploit the middle. And let's see how that goes for us. We want to, yeah, that all looks fine. We'll give them a little bit of time in the second half to see if they can get something going for us. And if not, then we will look to make those changes. What changes do we want? It hasn't really worked, has it, so far? All right, so let's take it off overlap. And let's try and raise the tempo a little bit. The problem, of course, that we have as well is trying to keep players fresh for the league game. Let's try and no pressure. We really do want to try and get an away goal here, don't we? If we can at all manage it. We've been the better team, boys. Come on, all right. Let's get Hamsik on for Palaversa in there. Let's get Dan on for the Wizard. And let's maybe just leave it at that and see how that goes for us. Show some passion, boys. Come on. We've got a highlight now to defend. Can we nick this and go up the other end? Of all the players, Michelotti is usually so reliable for us. At the back, getting forward, and that's 2-0. And you just wonder a little bit. We've been struggling in the league off and on for a little while now. And you do just wonder if our season is about to fall in a heap yet again. Come the end of it, the business end of it. Oh, it's a good shot, isn't it? There's not really much Goodnatson could do about that. And now we really do need an away goal, don't we? Let's try shooting on sight. Let's go more direct. And I think what we also might need to do is stick in a number 10. Alright, could Dan play in there? Yeah, alright, so let's do this. We're going to take Matty O off. We're going to bring in Deddy on. Make that change. We'll make that change. Super Dan as... Let's maybe try him as a shadow striker. We might need to sit Farai a little bit. What's his name? Hamsik just in a little bit more. Oh, we can't. We need the goal, don't we? So let's do that. And Deddy on it. Oh no, he does actually want to be on support, doesn't he? And yeah, this has not gone to plan. Can we give it a push forward towards the end here? Can we get ourselves something? Dan over a free kick. 2-1 looks a lot better. Oh, and Dan's only gone and done it. What a strike from Dan that is. It's a mile out. He's got us back to 2-1, and that suddenly looks oh so much better. 2-1, and suddenly we're right back in this tie. It's a wonderful free kick from Dan. He's 9th of the season. And we've come straight back for a kick-off highlight. Are we going to get back to 2-2? Let's hope so. We do not want... Oh, come on, boys. We just got back into this. This De La Vega can go away, can't he? He already has 2 today. I think he has 2 anyway. He got the first one, didn't he? Yeah, he does have 2. And, well, that's going to be that. 2-1 away from home is not the worst. It's not the worst. We've got the away goal. We're still in the tie. And Dan is an absolute... what do you want to say to that? Good effort, lads, I guess. So Brentford made to room missed chances, an error for Michelotti for their first goal as well. There's a lot of positives to take from that game, none bigger than that away goal. But guys, wait right there, I'll play through the Southampton game, then we'll be back for the second leg. Can we get into the last 8? Okay, welcome back. It is time for the second leg, but before we get to this, we do need to catch you up on the league game against Southampton, so let's quickly go and see how that went. We fell behind when Pavlovic failed to clear the ball, but James Garner quickly had us level with a stunner. So there we go, same old story, isn't it? More drop points. The James Garner goal 2 minutes after we fell behind was absolutely just stunning, wasn't it? But Pavlovic, he should be so reliable for us, and he's just slid straight into our defence and decided to have a nightmare. And there we go, so we've dropped silly points there again. It's a little bit the story of the season, unfortunately. But if you have a quick look at what all that means for the league table, look at how close it is. Between 3rd and us, also, no, we're not in 7th, but between us and 7th, try that again, between 3rd and 7th, there is a single point. 1 point between 3rd and 7th. Unfortunately for us, our goal difference is the weakest of all those teams. So, yeah, that's not ideal. Well, anyway, we're parking the league to one side here, and we are going to play Porto. We are the favourites for the second leg. We do have that away goal, which we will cling to and hopefully just manage to get ourselves a 1-0. Klopp is still the manager, an attacking direct style of play. We just saw this, so we won't spend too much time, but we do have an analysis report on the previous game, which is helpful. We can see there they were a little bit narrow, but look at how high up their fullbacks are. Surely there's got to be a chance if we attack down wide areas to get in behind those fullbacks. Now, whether they'll play the same way away from home, we'll find out, won't we? But that is potentially a way to get at them. We can see there their key passes from that game as well. And this is the team that we're going to send out. I did just want to maybe take off overlaps, and we'll try and get it out wide quickly and see if we can take advantage of those fullbacks. Was there anything else I wanted to change here? I don't think there was. All right, so it is Goodnutson in goal. It's Michelotti, McKenna, Soleil, and Bogle as the back four. Madio, slight change in midfield. Madio is a deep line playmaker. Rambleson is a box-to-box, and Palaversta is the advanced playmaker. Dan and Luca Bacchio with Arp up top. It's pretty much our best team, give or take a player or two. Maybe McKenna out of defence. But anyway, let's see how we go here. So we are matching up man for man. They've got a little bit more defensively minded this time. Now, whether that means their fullbacks will bomb on as much is obviously a question mark now, isn't it? Bowen says do it for the fans. We just need to take some pressure off, I think. Go out there and enjoy yourselves today, boys. We need to turn this form around. We need to get a result. Yeah, and we need to score some goals, preferably as well. Now, if we win this game, there is going to be a draw for the quarterfinals and the semi-finals as well. I think it all takes place together. And if we lose, well, then we're at the point of the season where we need to start getting your nominations for Viewers Player of the Year. Because if we were to fall out of Europe here, the season is going to wind down very quickly from here. So let me know in the comments who you think has been our best player, your favourite player this past season, and we'll get that nominations list ready for voting on. But hopefully, we're not going to go out here. That's ambitious, and thankfully we're going to say that Goodnutson had that covered for us. Let's give it a get creative. We do need to score a goal. We can't we can't get past that fact. Dan with a corner, decent. It's Madio, it's slid in. Is it going to be offside? I think it's going to be disallowed. Luca Bacchio got the final touch, but is it offside? It is called back for offside. It looked scrappy in there. He is just off, isn't he? Only just off, but offside nonetheless. But promising signs. That's a wonderfully scrappy goal, but we'll take it. If that's the goal that gets us into the next round, then we will 100% take it. Alright, is there anything happening here? It doesn't look particularly like there is. Let's give it maybe a no pressure. Let's try and take a little bit more pressure off the boys. We've got another corner. Dan whips it in. It's a good one, and Soleil's header just wide. And that'll do it for the first half. Well, that flew by. Midfield is not doing particularly well. Okay, so what are we going to say? Show me something different second. Yeah, well, show me something different. We need to get players on bookings, making sure that they cannot afford to be sent off. We do not want to have to try and do this with 10 men, please, boys. All right, I think what we might do tactically is we'll take it off, exploit the flanks. I'm wondering if we do lower that tempo and look for the overlaps, perhaps. Let's go put some pressure on them. I don't want to push up too high. And let's go with that, shall we? Let's see how this gets us. Get creative, boys. Michelotti is looking frustrated still. The midfield, we're just not getting anything going, are we? We're not getting anything going here. All right, Palaverse is having a nightmare. Let's get Hamsik on. See what he can do for us. Dan and Luca Bacchio are not playing well. Do we go to the Warsaw formation? I did try that against Southampton. We looked okay. Is that going to go in? It is. And Soleil. It's another scrappy goal. Rambleson with a flick on. Soleil at the back post. And we are now in front on away goals. So now do we go to the Warsaw formation because it might be a little bit more solid defensively. Hamsik with a corner. Nice flick on by Rambleson. Soleil's waiting for it at the back post and puts it home. Alright, that is absolutely massive. We have, I think, just about deserved it. We're not taking chances though, are we? Let's try a demand more. Luca Bacchio's not playing well. Another corner. If we have to get there through corners, we'll take it. It's headed away. Are we going to get down on the break here? Boggle's done really, really well there to hold him up. It's that La Vega guy who got the 2 goals in the first leg and Boggle's off. He had a go at him, didn't he? He wasn't quite happy. He went back for more and it's a what's his name? A Jayden Bogle red card. Now, how do we play through this? I think now we do have to go to Warsaw, don't we? We have to go to Warsaw with one up top. Hickey comes on for Luca Bacchio. And we do have another sub. The problem with doing this, of course, is that if something goes wrong here, we've sold ourselves up a river, aren't we? Now, this is it. We're basically stuck playing like this now with one man up top. So we need to be more disciplined. We need to waste time. We've got 15 minutes to go still. We need to slow it down. I think we just need to be compact, don't we? Just try and be compact. That's not ideal, is it? It's really, really not. Let's sit these guys a little bit deeper and let's just put them on support, not on attack. Actually, no, let's go fullbacks on support. I mean, the massive risk here, of course, is that we're just sitting back and inviting them onto us. But we've got to try. If we get a second goal, it will be wonderful. Arp has it inside the penalty area. It goes back to Rambleson. Rambleson unleashes. Goalkeeper makes a good save. Concentrate, boys. We have 13 minutes plus stoppage time to go. Hamsik with a corner. Can we get this second goal? It will be a wonderful thing. Excellent time wasting, Marek. Love to see it. Come on. There it is. It's headed away. Soleil is going to pick that up and that'll end the highlight. There we praise them. Give them a little bit of, hopefully, confidence from the praise. We're winding it down quite well. Let's go defensive. Is there anything else we want to do? Let's lower this tempo down even further. And let's just cross everything. Cross everything. Cross everything. I think we've done it. We have done it. Well. No thanks to Jayden Bogle, but we've scraped past Jurgen Klopp's Porto on away goals. We deserve that. We were the better team in that second leg. We didn't really create too much, but you've done brilliantly, boys. I'm quite happy with that. What we did do there quite well is we went down to 10 men and we shut that game down, didn't we? Bogle, of course, is now going to miss the first leg of the quarterfinal, but there's not much we can do about that. But let's wait right there, guys, and be back and see who it is we're playing in that quarterfinal. Alright, it is quarterfinal draw time. Now, for the eagle-eyed amongst you, you will see we have had the interview for the Aston Villa job. I had said that if I get the job, I'd like to take control at the end of the season, so no matter what happens, we will be finishing this season with Brentford. I'm still annoyed that they don't think I can do it because I don't have any experience towards guiding teams away from relegation. Like I keep saying, I feel like since we've been promoted 3 times and haven't been in a relegation battle, that's probably a good thing. But anyway, we do have the quarter and semi-finals of the Europa League to happen here. Let's have a look at who's in this draw with us. Obviously, there's ourselves. There's Augsburg. I think I've pronounced that correctly. There's Milan. There's Schalke. There is Frankfurt. There's Marseille, PSV, and Tottenham. I think ideally we'd like to avoid Spurs. Other than that, you'd probably back us to win most of those games. So let's get in going and see who we get here. Ideally, first leg away from home, I think, but we'll take what we get. AC Milan, that'll be a nice tie. They get PSV Eindhoven. Frankfurt, they get Augsburg, or German tie. We're going to get Spurs, aren't we? We're at home in the first leg, and we're going to get Spurs. We get Marseille. All right. Well, a nice trip to the Velodrome. That will be an experience. But there we go, Marseille in the quarters. Now, there is going to be a semi-final draw as well. So let's just go and see who it is we would get. Should we get past Marseille? And I'd say we're a chance. Are we going to get the Germans? No, we're not. So it will be either Spurs or Schalke in the semi-final. So there we go. Our path to Europa League glory has been set. Can we walk down that path? That's going to be the big question, isn't it? Marseille, there it is the next game available to us. And let's have a quick look here and see what that means for the fixture. So I think what we'll do is we will be back next time. Given the situation with the league, you can see here we've got a Thursday game, then we've got Manchester City Saturday in the Premier League. We've only got a Friday off. We don't know why that game wasn't put back to Sunday, but it wasn't. So I think what we might do is we might come back for Leeds and the first leg against Marseille next time out, given how tight the Premier League is. I don't think we want to rush through either of those things. So hopefully then we may have an answer about the Villa job. We should be getting to the point where our next youth intake comes in as well. So it's going to be a big episode next time. Leeds and Marseille. I'll see you for that one, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I've been Aussie Villain. Take care.